Hey guys, welcome back. I'm just testing this wireless transmission from my Sony right there to my phone, and it's terrible. It's just awful software. Sony's are the worst cameras, and I don't know. I mean, you'd think it would be better, but it's not. And that's what that is. Anyway, thanks for coming back. Today is February 7th, 2024. I was wondering if people got the video I posted yesterday with the American Beauty reference. That movie is from 1999, so I realize perhaps people didn't get it. I don't know, but the thing about that video, I had actually posted a version of that on Instagram last year, and I was worried to post it on YouTube because I have a thing about copyright music. I don't know what's going to happen if I do it. Some of you probably know I have some viral videos on this channel, and the biggest one I can't monetize because the song in it has a copyright hold on it. That particular song doesn't allow me to monetize that video, even though that song was written specifically for that video. It's kind of a long and complicated story, and I'm not really going to get into it now, or maybe ever. But because of that, I just sort of always assumed if you post copyrighted music on YouTube, it'll get flagged or demonetized or whatever. I mean, obviously, a lot of people do this, and I wasn't entirely sure how or what happens when you do. But I went for it, and I did it. And sure enough, it just splits the royalty. Even got an email that was like, this isn't a copyright strike. It's fine. It's going to split any revenue with the music creator, which is great. And it's how it should be. So that's that. Good test. Now I know. Anyway, this video is about a music video I made back in October with my friend Majel. Majel is this incredible musician. I don't know. I think she's a genius. I met her by photographing one of her bands, and we've worked on a few projects together over the years. And a couple months ago, I just called her and was like, do you want to just get together for a day and make something and just see what happens? I don't know. Do you have a song that might go with anything that we make? And she was like, yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's get together. And maybe this song is right. And she sent me this song called I'm a Mountain. And I loved it. And I was like, let's meet up near your house. She was telling me that her house was undergoing construction, but her room was sort of a sanctuary. So I was like, maybe we do something out in the woods, and then we come in, it's chaos, and then we come into your room, which is your sanctuary. It sort of goes from like dark to light, sort of something along those lines. She was like, cool, whatever. And so she lives about 2 hours north of me, so I decided to find a motel to stay in the night before, so it wouldn't be a long drive to get to her. I don't want to waste too much of the day. So I found this place in a town called Elka Park. I'm rolling some gratuitous drone footage right now. You can see that pool in the middle. That was the hotel. And this area was amazing. And it was obviously peak autumn, fall colors. I was the only one here. Felt like I was the only one in the entire area. It was really wild. But when I was there, I got in touch with Majel and I said, why don't you come meet me here tomorrow morning? We'll start here and we'll just make it a day figuring out where to go. And I don't know, we'll just shoot and see what happens. So she came by, we started in the hotel room, went around locally. Then on the drive back to her house, I was like, why don't we stop at this waterfall? I've never been to this one. It looks amazing. It was all foggy. It was raining. this is sort of a famous waterfall upstate New York. It's like, let's just take the walk down there. So we did that. It was amazing. And then we ended up getting back to her place. I'm going to play this video because we shot this all in one day. And then the next day I went home and I edited it together and I made this. And this is like a 48-hour project that I did. Ultimately, there was no place to put it. I think some of her people were like, maybe this is too depressing. So it just kind of got shelved or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It was just a fun little thing we did in a day. And I think it's kind of cool. And I want to play it for you. And I'm going to play this song. It's called I'm a Mountain. Let's go through it. And then when it's done, we'll come back and let's go over some notes. Let's see what we think. Let's go.
Failure's not an option. I cannot take it back. I'm naked at the summit. I'm lost in the avalanche. You can use me. You can climb me. I will lift you up. I'm not like the rest. I'm the voice that supports you, the voice that affirms you. I will never contradict you. I say yes. Talk to me, talk to me. You can laugh at the world and I laugh back. Climb me, you can climb me. We will sing together or apart. Higher than the wind can wind, darker than the storm that blacks the sky, sweeter than the water flowing down me, the oldest metaphor we know. I am listening mountain to conquer, among wheat and much simpler than you think. To climb is easier, to think is to wait.
Whoa, right? I I actually loved that song, first of all. The video I think was really cool. I mean, you got a 3-act thing happening there. Majel, I think, is amazing. I mean, like I said, the song's so good. Then her as a presence, I think, is just really cool in this. I sort of told her to just not dress up, like just wear, your going outside clothes, nothing fancy or anything. And I mean, I don't know. Is a video like that done? What else would need to happen to make that good, done, final? I don't know. I mean, just I wrote some notes down. It could probably be stabilized in some parts. There's some shakiness. I was using a long lens in some parts. When we walked down to the waterfall, I actually just brought my camera, no tripod, and it was just soaking wet. It was like so wet, but it's one of those situations where I feel like if you're gonna break your equipment, like this is what happens. Like I'm not too precious with my stuff, and I feel like if I'm working with it and it gets damaged, like that's what insurance is for. So even though kind of had to constantly wipe that lens down, sort of worth it. It was incredible down by that waterfall. It was a way bigger hike than I think either of us were prepared for. We didn't really bring anything with us. And I don't know, it was kind of wild down there. And then we got back to her place, as you saw, and just did stuff around there. I think that final scene is really kind of in the bedroom. It's really sad, really kind of depressing. Well, I also wrote color and grading. I did nothing to that footage. That's just out of camera. So it looks like that, but I think it looks good. And I kind of hate how people color grade a lot of stuff. Just looks so weird with the filters and like the camera. I don't know. I get it, like some color correction here and there, but the stuff people do to their video footage now, I think looks so stupid. So I think this is good. Maybe it could, I don't know, some grain or something, but I don't really fuck with that. So that's something I would pass on to someone else if this video were to go anywhere else. What else is there? I don't know. That's kind of it. I was like the ending. Maybe I would redo it. I feel like that was the end of a really cold and wet day. So, you get to the end of a shoot, we're just kind of hungry, cold, tired. Like maybe I could have worked on some shots better in there, but I think it was okay. I feel like that's the one thing we could probably reshoot and have it match, but no, not really. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment, call the hotline, numbers below. Check out Majel Connery's website. I'm going to leave it all below. I think she's so good. Just find her music and start listening. It'll be worth it. It's beautiful stuff. What else can you do? I don't know. You go outside. Don't even actually like, but don't no, you should subscribe to. Well, after you do both of those things, please go anywhere and do anything else. Get off the internet. Make some photos. I mean, I know sometimes it can be sunny out, like it is today, and it's just, there's nothing to do because it's so boring. But it won't be nice out forever, and I think that's good. I'll see you tomorrow.